Hi, my name is Dan Frio of Premier Financial Services. I wanted to introduce myself as well as our company and what we can do for you and your clients. One of the things that makes us stand out a lot versus others is, when you talk to, you have people come in or companies come into your office, they pride themselves on their turn times and their pricing and their this and their that. How many times have you had a salesperson come in and tell you they're terrible? So let's kind of slide that to the side for a second. Let me just tell you what kind of makes us a little bit different. First of all, what we do with all of our clients before we have them go out and look at homes, we want to get them approved. And I said approved, not pre-qualified, not pre-approved. I want to get them approved. I'll have their loan underwritten before they go look at a home. So what we do is we advise people to go to our website. It's themortgageupdate.net. Scroll down on the first page, and right here is the Approval Now tab. Complete that. Or they could call us, and it's just as simple to do it that way as well. The best number to get us is 630-338-1160. So that's the first process, and that's one of the things that kind of makes us a little unique than others out there. Secondly, options. Why are options? People will tell you, we have Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, we do this, we do that. Do they really abide by all those guidelines? Okay, so one of the first things I want to show you is we've been doing a lot of loans with Freddie Mac right now. A lot of your lenders do not have the ability to deal with Freddie Mac. Here's one thing that I hope your lenders have told you or educated you with or on is Freddie Mac, they're a little bit looser on debt ratios. That's number one. Number two is you could have a non-occupant co-borrower right here. If you look at this, Freddie Mac, you can have at least one borrower must occupy the property. So you don't need to have both people occupying the property. It's similar to an FHA loan. That is huge. We probably do a couple of those loans a month. So if your lender doesn't have access to Freddie Mac, or even if they have an overlay that does not allow them to do that, I have that ability. So I have lenders. I'm a broker. I deal with over 20 different lenders. Why? I want to have all the programs available for you and your clients. Two, or the next thing that we could do, I want to give your client options. We have adjustable rates. We have fixed rates. We have Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac loans with no overlays. We have 203K programs. We have a lot of programs, and again, the lenders you have might have overlays that they don't tell you. They're not going to elaborate on what they cannot offer you. They're going to sell you on all the great things about things. If you're losing loans because of debt ratios, credit scores, I have scores that go down to a 550. Debt ratios that go over 50%. Again, I can use Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and we go right to their guidelines. The next thing is why you want those options is here, purchasing power. I quoted out a client the other day who called me just inquiring, and they said they had an FHA loan approved. The rate was 4.5%. Now let me get to purchasing power here. If you look at these numbers right here, they might be a little tough to see, so if you would full screen the video. Right now we're doing loans at this rate on an FHA loan. You're going to see an FHA premium here, and I can explain that in other videos or if you'd like to call me. On a $265,000 sale price at 3.5% down, that's what's required by FHA, that would put their principal and interest payment plus their mortgage insurance at $1,515. Okay? That client right now had a 4.5% rate where they were getting pre-approved. Let's look at this number move. 1514, 1609. So now to get the same payment that you had here, we'd have to reduce your purchasing amount by $15,000. And I'll show you that here in a second. See, it goes down to 1515. So a difference of 250,000, we were at 265,000. That's purchasing power. Another thing we do a little differently is you will deal with me, Chris, or Gary on every one of your transactions. You will not get passed around to underwriters, processors, assistants, things like that. You will talk to one of us every time. Each one of us has been over in the business for over 20 years. So a combination of all these things is, what makes us a little different than others. So I hope that you at least give us a shot, or at least have us contact your client and compare. Again, compare. Do we have the options? Do we have the pricing? Do we have the, again, the cost structure? By getting them a little bit lower rate, you might be able to, they might be able to get a $10,000 or $15,000 more expensive home. So this is, some of the things that make us stand out above others. So if we can be of any help to you, please give us a call at 630-338-1160, or visit us on the web at themortgageupdate.net. Take care. Have a great day. Look forward to working with you.